Ciao, buonasera. It's Friday, July. It's 2020 in New York City, and I am here again with some thoughts on wellness for today. So, yes, earlier I recorded something while I was in the midst of my wellness routine, and yeah, so I decided to just pick one thing to talk to you tonight, and that is hopefully it's for your wellness. And that is going to be about your value and knowing your value and knowing when a relationship is healthy for you. So knowing the difference between someone who values you and someone who uses you. And this comes up a lot. One of the things I've learned in my life is that it's really important to know the difference between these two. Just because you have people in your life doesn't mean that they value you. Just because you have a lot of people around you doesn't mean that they support you or that they necessarily are there for your benefit. Sometimes they're there and they're actually taking things from you. So it's really important for us to do those internal checks and make sure that our networks really are there for us, and that it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard people talk about givers and takers, and there is a happy medium to that. There are relationships that are mutually beneficial, and you don't have to choose between the two. So that's one thing that I wanted to leave you with, because I know a lot of people are encountering a lot of environments and a lot of situations where people are purporting to give them help, and sometimes it's not the help that you need, or sometimes it's not a relationship that works for you, although it may seem like it does on the outside. So for your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial well-being, make sure that people are in your life for you, and that it is a benefit to you, and that they're not the only one deriving a benefit. So yeah, it's Friday evening, and I actually just poked my eye. It's watering a little bit, but that's just life. Um, yeah, I'm taking my own advice. I'm taking my own medicine. So I've been focusing on my wellness today, and I'm going to continue to do that. It's not that I set aside a day to do it, but really making sure that my needs are being met and analyzing those things. And that's what I've been doing today. So yeah, there's some hot and heavy things that I'm going to get into soon. There's some additional litigation that I have to file, and yeah, we'll talk about that a little later. But it's Friday night, and let this be like a sort of, not a nightcap, but do something that furthers your wellness today. So whether it's dancing to a song that you like, whether or not it's having a cup of tea, taking a nice warm bath, reading a book, going to a favorite piece of poetry that you like, making a phone call to a good friend of yours. It's actually a friend of mine's birthday. They're all the way in Europe, so my card is going to be much delayed, and I did send some wishes over the internet, but yeah, I like to send out something physical as well. So yeah, a lot of times things like that make us happy, just focusing on not just our own needs but others, and I really take care of my network. So I'm going to send out a much delayed birthday greeting to my friends in Italy. Okay, well, have a very good night, and bella noche. Ciao ciao.